From coast to coast and around the globe, you are now tuned into Fly Christian Couple on Air.
Honey, you gotta be the type of woman who carries a high standard and is not afraid to march the beat of her own drum.
We just want to see people blessed, man. Just, living the best lives possible.
Yes, you gotta put God first, believe in yourself, and definitely dream big.
Man, it's amazing what God can do if you just give it all to Him.
Terry, I love you so much, and I feel so blessed to be your wife.
Baby, I love you, and I'm so grateful to be your husband.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Fly Christian Couple on Air. This is episode 82, Vision Board 2020.
Yes, sir.
I am your host, Tanya McCarter, and I'm here with my wonderful husband and co-host, Terry McCarter Jr. Baby, tell all of our Fly listeners hello.
Fly people, what's good? We back in the building.
Yes, guys, we are back from a super long break of the Christmas holidays, and we definitely want to say that we hope all of our Fly listeners enjoyed your Christmas and that it was super special with your family and that you received all that you desired to have.
Right.
But guys, I am really overjoyed and very excited about this episode today because I am always so happy and just so excited about preparing for the new year and just new goals, setting new ideals, and it just seems so refreshing and so awakening to step into a new year with it's just something about, I guess, refocusing your plans and adjusting and baby, you kind of always talk about that even with boxing, just how you have to adjust, and so it's just so neat, I guess, to kind of like refocus and reevaluate those plans.
Absolutely. It's just the opportunity to be great at who you are, be great at what you do. It's just another chance. That's the way I kind of look at it. It's a second chance.
Right.
New opportunities, new ideas. And so, we're going to get into it.
Yeah. So therefore, guys, Baby and I wanted to come on here and pretty much just share with all of our Fly listeners how we love to get prepared, for the new year. So the first thing that Baby and I love to do pretty much in kind of bringing our vision board to life for a new year is to pretty much break down our visions into categories.
Right.
Okay, so let me explain first what a vision board is. A vision board is pretty much just a poster that you create. It's with your own ideas, your own visions, your own goals, your own dreams, things that you desire. You can do it as a couple, you can do it individually.
Right.
Sometimes I know some people have 2 or 3 different goals because they just have a lot of things that they want to achieve in that one year. So most of your board I want to inform you, will consist of pictures. But what we do advise is that you also, for an example, write down your goals as well. And so we're going to pretty much break these different categories down that we came up with. Again, they will still be your own thoughts. They will still be your own goals, your own dreams. It's only ideals and examples that we're pretty much giving you. Nobody knows your goals, your dreams, what motivates you, what gets you excited for the new year except you. So number one, without further ado, you guys know that me and Baby love the Lord. We just love. So anyway, category 1 is building a relationship with God.
Absolutely. That's number 1.
Number 1. Oh my gosh, has to definitely be number 1 on our list because we couldn't do it without him.
Right.
So category 1, building a relationship with God. How will you build a relationship with God is pretty much what you want to ask yourself. Is like, what times of the day will you dedicate yourself to God? Like, what time is gonna better work for you? We know that in life we have a lot of different things going on. So is mornings gonna work better for you? At night, is that gonna work better for you when your day has ended? And just set a time. You can do that on your vision board. You can say spending time with God, and that can be a picture, and right underneath that it can be 5 a.m. It could be 5 p.m. in the evenings, good. Whatever it's going to work for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so also, how will you spend time with God? Will you spend time in the Bible, just focusing on, like, you want to spend time, in the Bible? What book of the Bible will you focus on for 2020? Will it be Proverbs, Psalms? Will it be multiple? Will you have a scripture for each day? When will you worship? When will you praise? When will you meditate? I know a lot of people love to meditate in their cars. Right. A lot of people love to listen to podcasts in their cars and different things like that. So just pretty much just setting a time of when you will dedicate your time to God.
That's great, babe. I like that.
From coast to coast and around the globe, you are now tuned into Fly Christian Couple on Air.
Let's go to category number 2. Category number 2 is the goals for your relationship or your marriage.
Yes.
If you're single, you definitely could still set goals for yourself.
Right.
Focusing on yourself is very important. But we talk a lot about self-love and self-evaluation and growing and growth. So this is not just for married people, but definitely for singles as well. So for married people, you definitely want to have a place on your vision board that's set aside for your husband and yourself, or your wife and yourself, because they're things that we do want to do individually, but it's things that we have to make plans for as a couple,
right? Togetherness,
things that we have to conquer together, right? So definitely on your vision board you want to have a place where you build goals for your marriage. You want to work hard to achieve these goals,
right?
Whether you desire to be closer to God as a couple, like Babe was saying in category 1, setting time aside together to pray,
right?
To read Bible scriptures. These are things that my wife and I that we try to practice, and it's very helpful and it's very insightful within our marriage. So we just encourage you to do that as a married couple. If you want to build a home together.
Right.
Of course, most married people plan on buying a home at some point. So you definitely want to have a place for that on your vision board. Maybe you want to start a business together.
Yeah.
So you want to have room for that. All you're doing is setting goals, things that you want to accomplish within the year.
Right.
Now, you have to understand that this is life.
Right.
So you can make plans, and sometimes things won't go as planned. But you have your vision board to keep you focused on what's important.
Right.
So this is a great thing to have when it comes to prioritizing. You can always look at your vision board. You can always go back, even when things
revert back.
Yeah, you can always revert back when things don't go kind of how you plan, but it can kind of keep you keep you on track. You definitely want to have a place on your vision board as a married couple for your finances. This is very important. So you want to work maybe on your credit, or eliminating debt,
right?
Paying off cars, or doubling up on your house payments, anything, however you choose to do it. But you want to make time and have a place for that, so you can definitely have a better marriage, have a clearer picture, or a clearer understanding in your marriage. It just helps you both stay on track within your marriage.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Terry McCarter Jr.
And I am Tanya Tanya McCarter, and we are Fly Christian Couple on Air.
Moving on to category number 3.
Yeah.
Focusing on your personal goals and how you will reach them. You know, you want to set an action plan, you know, for your vision board. You got all these things posted. Yeah, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to have this, but how are you going to obtain these things?
Right.
So you got to have the action plan to go along with the vision. You know, so really just staying focused. And I wanna really put this out there. Being grateful.
Yes.
Is one of the biggest things that you can do in your life. Keeping a grateful heart and constantly reminding yourself how far you've already come. You might not be where you want to be yet.
Right.
But you have to understand that it could be far worse, or you could not even be where you are.
Right.
Know? So you want to keep a grateful heart. You always want to stay positive and keep a great attitude about what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish.
Right.
So another
true.
thing that that my wife and I, we love to practice, positive affirmations.
Yes.
Listening to positive motivational speakers.
Something to build you.
Absolutely. Something to encourage you to keep your faith build. You definitely want to surround yourself with people who encourage you, positivity,
right?
People that will speak life to you, people that will come with a positive surge of energy, where you guys can encourage one another. Me and my wife, we definitely believe in having people around us that, you know, that are like-minded. We don't have to share the same visions or goals, but people that think high of themselves, people that love themselves, people that believe in self-belief,
right?
You know, so that's another great thing. And really, you know, really focus on budgeting. That's a great thing that all of us need.
So basically, whatever it was that you did last year or in 2019 that you can kind of do a little bit different when it comes to budgeting.
Absolutely.
You can rearrange it and do it different in 2020 to see a difference.
To see a difference.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's great. Category number 4. We're going to keep it rolling. Your health.
Yes.
This is something that is very critical to your life.
Yes.
Something that each and every person, each and every one of us should focus on is our health.
Right.
Managing our health. Setting goals to be more healthy throughout the year. What good is having a vision or a vision board if we're not taking care of ourselves physically and internally, mentally and emotionally? These things are so important. So you want to work on exercising and staying in shape. You want to set times aside. You don't have to do it every day, but set times throughout the week that you want to work out, that you want to go to the gym, or you want to go to the track. Maybe work on your cardio, you know, things like that. Planning meals within your life, you know, eating better. Maybe you want to take a look at taking supplements to kind of curb your appetite,
right?
Or things to build your immune system.
Yeah,
you know, it's so many different things that we can do and get into to be healthy.
That's so true,
but
and
these
it's so
things,
important.
Yeah, absolutely. These are things that you want to add to your vision board, and most importantly, you want to focus on your mental health.
Yes,
you really want to. You want to zone in on your mental health, staying positive, staying peaceful. Trying to live more stress-free.
That's so true. And you know, I just want to add, like, our health and mental health is just as important as our physical health.
Absolutely.
From coast to coast and around the globe, you are now tuned into Fly Christian Couple on Air.
This is category 5, and category 5 is career business success.
Right.
So focus on a plan and add your goals for your career or your business to your vision board. Anything you plan to do or achieve, be sure to write it down and have a clear indication on how you want to achieve that goal for your business.
Absolutely.
So pretty much how, and these are for you, of course, the business people. How many sales do you desire to make in a week, a month, or what is your plan for the future in your business? These
Right.
may be things that you are desiring, and maybe there are some steps that you have to take in 2020 in order to see certain steps in 2021, 2022, but focus on those steps in 2020. That's what me and baby are always big on, is just progress.
Absolutely.
Taking those necessary steps. Also, your social media presence. How do you want to change that? What steps do you want to take? The approach that you want to take on developing those stages for your business. How many people do you desire to reach? That should be a goal as well.
That's good.
In any business, these type things will work. Because you're trying to reach an audience or reach the people that you desire for your business. Also, whether you have a website, whether you own a website, a blog, a podcast, YouTube, or Instagram,
Yep.
How much traffic are you trying to generate for your business? So these are some things that you have to consider as well. You want to also focus on your competition and your competitors and different things like that. And this is not more so for like podcasting or anything like that, but this is more so for like your restaurant chains or your real estate business.
That's
or
right.
You got different types of businesses for different type of industries, and you want to know what your competitors are doing in order for you to kind of know what position can you take, what different direction can you take, how can you change your sales, how can you make it different, what can you bring to the table that your competitors are not bringing to the table, that because me and baby, we have a lot of goals ourselves. We have seen God has allowed us to see our way down to 2030. So we already have some of these certain things that we desire to do. But again, progress, gratefulness. What steps have you already reached? What things have you already achieved? Being grateful for where you are now.
Absolutely.
So that you can see those visions later on, so you can take the necessary steps that you need to take now in order to be where you want to be later.
Absolutely.
And so it's just super important. Again, these are all just examples. You're going to make up your own categories as you go. You're going to make certain categories for your families, for your children. There is so many categories that you can make up for education and how you want to pay for your children's education and getting student loans paid off and debt paid off.
It's never
doesn't
ending.
stop.
Yeah.
Right. And so, guys, we hope that this show has really inspired you to create a vision board for your future. We just want to say also that in creating this vision board, put it in a plaque or some type of frame as well, and keep it, whether you keep it in your room or any part of your house or your office or wherever you desire to keep it at, so that you can keep reminding yourself. So 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, you go back to it, you can go back and relive those moments that you had before, like Babe said. But guys, we hope that this show has been a huge blessing to you. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media sites. We always encourage our fly listeners to have a personal relationship with God.
Yes, sir.
None of this will be possible without our relationship with Him. Anything that we set and desire to do. So I hope I see everybody's vision boards as number one, as
That's
Jesus
right.
being the head in spirit. If I got to see it in spirit, whatever. I hope that that's your number one, because we could not achieve good health, good wealth, good anything without God.
That's right.
So we need Him to be, the head of our life in order to achieve anything or any goal. We are wishing you all such a blessed and prosperous 2020 for next year, and we are all gonna go out and achieve all the goals that we have set.
And guys, until next time, Fly Christian Couple on air.
Yes, we love you guys so much.
Peace.